Most older adults make this mistake without even realizing it. And if you stay with this video until the end, you will learn how to avoid it and even help yourself or your loved ones stay healthier every day. Many older adults reach for ginger preparations during the colder months, believing they are choosing something natural and supported for their health. It is an understandable choice. Ginger has been valued in many cultures for thousands of years, often associated with warmth, comfort, and digestive ease. However, what many people do not realize is that the way ginger is prepared has a powerful influence on how helpful it can actually be. In fact, one of the most common practices, making ginger syrup with large amounts of sugar or honey, may unintentionally reduce the very benefits people are hoping to gain. This introduction will guide you through why that happens and how a small change in preparation can make a meaningful difference, especially for older adults who want to maintain comfort and wellness throughout the winter. The traditional ginger syrup method evolved during a time when refrigeration was limited or unavailable. To prevent ginger from spoiling, people preserved it by soaking it in sugar or honey. This method made sense historically, but today it often leads to a final product that contains far more sugar than ginger. For older adults who may be mindful of blood sugar levels, circulation, or overall inflammation, this can be an unnecessary burden. Many seniors believe they are supporting their health when in reality they may be consuming large amounts of sugar with only a small amount of ginger's natural compounds. To illustrate how important the right preparation can be, let us look at a real-life example adapted from the original story. An 88-year-old woman, whom we will call Mrs. Yoon, spent many winters struggling with cold hands and feet, frequent seasonal discomfort, and general tiredness as temperatures dropped. Like many seniors, she relied on warm drinks and occasional medication to get through the cold months, but none of these methods gave her lasting comfort. Then she discovered a different way of preparing ginger, one that did not rely on sugar and preserved more of ginger's natural properties. After introducing this into her daily routine, she noticed that her hands and feet felt warmer, her body responded better to cold weather, and she experienced fewer winter-related discomforts. Her story serves as a gentle reminder that small, consistent habits can support older adults in meaningful ways. Ginger contains natural compounds that respond to heat in unique ways. Raw ginger and gently cooked ginger do not behave the same inside the body. Certain compounds that support circulation and warmth become more available when ginger is steamed lightly. Others that provide digestive comfort may be stronger when ginger is used raw. This means that choosing the right preparation method is not just about taste. It is about making sure you receive the full benefit of this traditional, time-tested ingredient. Many older adults are surprised to learn that a simple change, such as steaming ginger before storing it, can significantly influence how it supports their body during winter. And winter support is important. As we age, the body's ability to maintain temperature balance may become less efficient. Even a slight drop in body temperature can make daily activities more tiring and can affect how comfortably the body responds to seasonal changes. Warmth plays a role in how smoothly blood circulates, which in turn affects how various systems, including the immune system, function. Many people notice that they feel more sluggish or more susceptible to discomfort when their hands and feet are cold. In these moments, gentle warming foods, like properly prepared ginger, can be a valuable addition to one's daily routine. This video will guide you through 3 key topics designed to help older adults use ginger in a safer and more effective way. First, you will learn how to store ginger without sugar while preserving its natural helpful elements. This includes a method that uses mild steaming and freezing to protect ginger's freshness for weeks at a time. Second, you will discover several simple ways to use this ginger preparation in everyday drinks and dishes. These recipes are designed to be easy to follow and suitable for older adults who may prefer warm, soothing flavors rather than strong or spicy ones. Third, the video will cover how to select good ginger, how to store it safely at home, and what simple precautions older adults should take when incorporating ginger into their routines. The key message is that ginger can be a useful part of winter wellness, but only when prepared thoughtfully. Many older adults inadvertently reduce ginger's usefulness by relying on sugary preparations. By understanding a few basic principles, such as the difference between raw and steamed ginger, or how freezing helps maintain quality, you can make the most of this familiar ingredient without adding unnecessary sugar or complexity. And because these methods are easy to follow, they can be used by anyone who wants to make winter more comfortable, whether for themselves or for a loved one. As you continue through the video, you will see that none of these steps require special equipment or advanced cooking skills. They rely on simple actions: washing ginger carefully, slicing it thinly, gently steaming it, and storing it in a way that preserves freshness. When practiced consistently, this approach can help you maintain a steady supply of ginger that is ready to use whenever you need it. In cold weather, convenience matters. Having ginger prepared in advance means you can easily add it to warm drinks, soups, or meals without having to peel and chop it every time. This helps turn a good intention into a regular habit, which is the most important part of long-term wellness. If you or someone you care about has experienced cold hands and feet, seasonal irritation, or winter fatigue, you may find that this approach offers a gentle but supportive addition to daily life. While ginger is not a treatment or cure for any medical condition, it can be a comforting food ingredient that helps the body feel more at ease during cold months. Older adults often appreciate routines that feel natural, familiar, and easy to maintain, and ginger can fit wonderfully into that kind of lifestyle. By the end of this video, you will understand how to prepare ginger in a way that supports your body more effectively. You will see why removing sugar from the equation allows the natural qualities of ginger to stand on their own. And you will learn how a simple daily habit can help make winter feel a little warmer and a little easier. This introduction sets the stage for the next section, where you will discover precisely how to prepare and store ginger so that you can enjoy its benefits every day without relying on sugar-based methods. Many older adults are familiar with ginger syrup or ginger preserved in sugar or honey, believing it to be a healthy way to store ginger throughout winter. This method is comforting, sweet, and traditional, but it brings an unexpected problem. In most cases, the syrup contains far more sugar than ginger. For older adults who wish to support their health naturally, particularly those who monitor blood sugar or want to avoid unnecessary inflammation, this can be counterproductive. In this section, you will learn how to store ginger in a way that preserves its natural qualities without relying on sugar at all. With a simple process that uses gentle steaming and freezing, you can enjoy ginger's helpful properties for months in a safe, practical way. Ginger syrup became popular in earlier times because it helped keep ginger from spoiling. Before refrigerators and freezers were widely available, sugar was a powerful tool for preservation. It drew moisture out of fresh ingredients and allowed them to last for weeks or even months. However, modern households no longer need to depend on sugar for this purpose. With freezers readily available, we can store ginger safely with no need for added sweeteners. This is especially important for older adults who want warmth, comfort, and circulatory support without the burden of excessive sugar intake. To understand why this matters, it helps to know what happens when ginger is mixed with sugar. Sugar is a concentrated form of carbohydrates. While enjoyable in moderate amounts, high levels of added sugar may be challenging for older adults who want to maintain stable energy levels or avoid unnecessary dietary stress. When ginger is preserved in sugar, much of the flavor comes from the sweet syrup rather than the ginger itself. As a result, the ginger's helpful compounds may become diluted, and the body receives less of what makes ginger valuable in the first place. By eliminating sugar from the process, you allow ginger to contribute its natural properties without additional dietary load. The method introduced here focuses on steaming ginger and then freezing it in small, ready-to-use portions. This approach protects ginger's helpful compounds and gives you access to a consistent supply of ginger throughout the winter. The process begins with selecting fresh ginger. Choose pieces that feel firm, have smooth skin, and carry a bright aroma. Avoid ginger that feels soft or looks dried out. Once at home, rinse the ginger under running water to remove any dirt. Rather than peeling it completely, gently scrape away only the parts with visible soil. This is because much of ginger's beneficial elements are stored just beneath the skin. By keeping most of the peel intact, you preserve more of what makes ginger supportive for warmth and comfort. Next, slice the ginger into thin pieces, ideally around 2 to 3 millimeters thick. Thin slices allow heat to spread evenly during steaming. Steaming is a gentle cooking method that warms ginger without exposing it to harsh temperatures. During this process, some of ginger's natural compounds transform into forms that may support warmth and circulation more effectively. In simple terms, ginger changes when heated, and some of these changes can be helpful. For example, compounds associated with ginger's warming sensation may become more available in steamed ginger. This is why steaming is a valuable method for older adults who want ginger to support their comfort in cold weather. Once your ginger is sliced, place the pieces inside a steamer basket over a pot of boiling water. Close the lid and steam on medium heat for about 20 minutes. It is important not to exceed 30 minutes because steaming for too long may reduce some of ginger's natural compounds. After turning off the heat, let the ginger sit inside the covered steamer for an additional 10 minutes. This resting period helps the warmth spread gently and allows the transformation of certain compounds to continue naturally, without excessive heat. After the ginger has cooled slightly, place it into a blender and blend until it becomes a smooth paste. This paste will later be portioned into small cubes, making it easy to use whenever needed. If the mixture is too thick, add a very small amount of water just to help the blending process. You want a consistency that spreads smoothly but does not contain unnecessary liquid. This paste acts as the foundation for every recipe and drink you will prepare in the next section. Once blended, transfer the ginger paste into an ice cube tray. Each section of the tray should hold roughly 15 to 20 milliliters. This amount is small enough for daily use while still providing a meaningful portion of ginger. Place the tray in the freezer until the cubes are solid. Then remove the cubes and store them in an airtight container inside the freezer. These cubes can stay fresh for up to 3 months, preserving much of ginger's natural aroma and qualities. Having these cubes ready makes daily use easy. Simply take one out whenever you want to add ginger to warm water, tea, or a meal. This method avoids the heavy sweetness of ginger syrup and keeps ginger's natural flavor intact. It also allows you to enjoy ginger's supportive qualities without worrying about unnecessary sugar intake. Many older adults find that this simplified preparation helps them build a sustainable daily habit. Rather than preparing fresh ginger every time or relying on sugary products, they can use one small cube and enjoy the warmth and comfort ginger provides. This approach also highlights a larger idea: food preparation matters. Just as vegetables retain different qualities depending on how they are cooked, ginger responds differently to steaming compared to being left raw or soaked in sugar. Steaming gently warms the ginger and may support its comforting properties, while freezing protects it without reducing its usefulness. The result is a practical, health-conscious way to keep ginger available all winter long. In the next section, you will learn how to use these frozen ginger cubes in simple recipes designed especially for older adults. Each method focuses on warmth, flavor, and ease of use. Whether you enjoy mild drinks, soothing evening teas, or comforting warm dishes, you will find ways to incorporate ginger into daily routines with effort or complexity. Now that you have a ready supply of frozen ginger cubes prepared through gentle steaming and careful storage, the next step is learning simple and enjoyable ways to use them. Many older adults appreciate warm drinks and mild flavors during the colder months, and the recipes in this section are designed with those preferences in mind. Each option uses one ginger cube at a time, keeping the routine easy and sustainable. None of these recipes require advanced cooking skills or special tools. Instead, they focus on warmth, comfort, and ingredients that complement ginger's natural qualities. By incorporating these ideas into your daily routine, you can enjoy gentle support for circulation, relaxation, and winter wellness. The first recipe is a warm ginger lemon turmeric drink. This combination brings together 3 familiar ingredients: Ginger contributes its natural warmth, lemon adds brightness and a mild refreshing quality, and turmeric offers a gentle earthy note. Turmeric has long been used in culinary traditions for its comforting aroma, and many people appreciate how it blends with ginger. To prepare this drink, begin by heating a cup of water until it is just below boiling. Add 1 ginger cube, half a small teaspoon of turmeric powder, and 1 tablespoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Stir until the ginger cube dissolves completely. If you enjoy a more aromatic drink, add a tiny pinch of ground pepper. This helps turmeric blend more smoothly into the mixture. Sip it slowly and let the warmth settle in. Many older adults enjoy this drink in the morning because it offers a gentle, steady warmth that begins the day with comfort and calmness. The second recipe is a ginger, jujube, and cinnamon drink. This recipe is particularly soothing in the evening. Jujube, often called red date, has a naturally mild sweetness and a soft aroma. Cinnamon adds a gentle warmth and blends comfortably with ginger's natural flavor. Begin by heating about 300 milliliters of water in a small pot. Once it begins to simmer, turn off the heat. Add 2 or 3 sliced jujube pieces and half a small cinnamon stick. If you do not have cinnamon sticks, a small amount of cinnamon powder works as well. Let the ingredients sit for a few minutes in the warm water. Finally, dissolve 1 ginger cube into the mixture. Because this drink has a naturally calming scent and gentle flavor, many older adults find it helpful as a relaxing evening beverage. It is not intended as a sleep aid, but simply as a warm, comforting drink to end the day peacefully. A third simple technique is adding a ginger cube to warm water. This is one of the easiest habits to maintain because it requires no additional ingredients. Heat a cup of water until warm, not too hot, and drop in 1 ginger cube. Stir until it dissolves. This creates a mild, smooth drink suitable for those who prefer simplicity or wish to avoid stronger flavors. Some older adults enjoy this in the late afternoon as a gentle pick-me-up that warms the hands and body without any intensity. Because the flavor is mild, it also pairs well with light meals or snacks. The fourth recipe is a warm ginger pear drink. Pears have a naturally soft sweetness and blend well with steamed ginger. This drink is ideal for individuals who want something gentle on the throat or prefer softer flavors. To prepare it, slice half a pear into thin pieces and simmer it in a small pot of water for about 10 minutes. Turn off the heat and add 1 ginger cube, allowing it to melt slowly. The flavor becomes smooth, mellow, and soothing. This drink can be enjoyed in the early evening or after outdoor activities on cold days. The natural sweetness of pear eliminates the need for any added sweeteners. The fifth suggestion is to use ginger cubes in warm breakfast porridge. Many older adults enjoy porridge because it is soft, warm, and easy to digest. To incorporate ginger, prepare your preferred porridge, whether it is oatmeal, rice porridge, or another variation, and add a ginger cube during the final minutes of cooking. As the ginger melts, it blends into the porridge and provides a comforting warmth. This method works especially well on cold mornings when the body feels slow to warm up. The flavor is subtle but pleasant, and it can become an easy way to include ginger in your daily meals without requiring a separate drink. These 5 recipes are designed to be flexible. You can adjust the amount of ginger, add other ingredients, or choose the drinks that suit your taste and routine. Some people prefer to start with milder options and gradually incorporate stronger flavors. Others enjoy rotating through the recipes to maintain variety. What matters most is choosing a method that feels natural and easy to maintain. Consistency helps you experience the comforting qualities of ginger throughout the winter. These recipes are not intended to treat or cure any conditions, but to offer simple ways to enjoy ginger as part of a warm, nourishing routine. Older adults often appreciate habits that support comfort, circulation, and relaxation, especially when temperatures drop. Because the frozen ginger cubes are prepared without sugar, they offer a straightforward way to enjoy ginger without added sweetness. This makes the recipe suitable for individuals who want to be mindful of their dietary choices. As you incorporate these drinks and dishes into your daily routine, you may find that they become small moments of comfort throughout the day. A warm cup in the morning, a soothing drink in the evening, or a ginger-infused meal can help create a sense of calm and warmth. These routines can be especially meaningful in winter when the body often responds well to warmth and gentle flavors. In the next part, you will learn how to choose fresh ginger, how to store it safely, and what practical considerations older adults should keep in mind when using ginger daily. With a few simple guidelines, you can make sure your ginger remains fresh and enjoyable all season long. Once you have learned how to prepare and use ginger in simple, comforting ways, the next step is knowing how to choose high-quality ginger and store it properly. This helps ensure that the ginger you use throughout the winter remains fresh, aromatic, and supportive. Older adults often benefit from clear, practical guidance, and this section offers straightforward steps that can be followed easily at home. By paying attention to the quality of the ginger you buy and the way you store it, you can protect its natural flavor and helpful compounds while avoiding unnecessary waste. Choosing good ginger begins at the market. When selecting ginger, look for pieces that feel firm and dense when held. Fresh ginger has smooth, tight skin with a light sheen. The color may vary slightly depending on the variety, but it should not appear dull, wrinkled, or overly dry. Avoid pieces that feel soft or spongy, as these may have lost moisture or begun to age. A gentle squeeze test is helpful. Fresh ginger gives slight resistance but does not feel mushy. If possible, smell the ginger. A clean, fresh, slightly spicy aroma is a good sign. Ginger with a faint or stale scent may be less flavorful. Thicker pieces are often easier to slice and store, while overly knotted sections can be more difficult to clean. Once you bring the ginger home, the first step is proper cleaning. Rinse the ginger under running water to remove dirt. Many people instinctively peel ginger completely, but keeping most of the skin intact is often beneficial because important compounds are located just beneath the surface. Instead of removing all the skin, gently scrape away only the visible soil using the edge of a spoon or the tip of a knife. This approach helps preserve the ginger's natural qualities while preparing it for slicing and steaming. Storage depends on how soon you plan to use the ginger. If you expect to use it within a week, you can store fresh ginger in the refrigerator. Wrap it lightly in paper towel and place it inside a breathable bag or container. This prevents excessive moisture while slowing down dehydration. If you want to keep ginger for longer than a week, freezing is the most practical and effective method. Freezing preserves the ginger's aroma and texture better than leaving it in the refrigerator for long periods. Frozen ginger cubes, prepared through the steaming and blending method described earlier, can last up to 3 months without losing significant quality. It is also helpful to understand how storage conditions affect ginger's natural compounds. Just like many vegetables, ginger gradually loses aroma and strength when exposed to air, light, or moisture for long periods. Keeping ginger sealed in an airtight container slows down this natural process. Freezing is especially effective because it pauses these changes and protects the ginger until you are ready to use it. For older adults who may not want to visit the market frequently during winter, preparing a batch of ginger cubes in advance offers convenience and peace of mind. There are also a few simple cautions to keep in mind when using ginger regularly. Ginger can have a warming effect, which many people appreciate during colder months. However, it is best to start with small amounts if you are new to regular ginger consumption or if you have a sensitive stomach. 1 frozen ginger cube per day is generally a comfortable and manageable amount for most adults. If you feel that the flavor is too strong, simply adjust by using half a cube or combining it with more water or food. The goal is to enjoy ginger in a way that feels soothing, never overwhelming. It is also wise to allow warm ginger drinks to cool slightly before drinking them. Extremely hot beverages may irritate the mouth or throat, especially for older adults. Warm, not boiling, drinks offer the same comfort while being gentler on the body. If you take daily medications or have specific dietary concerns, consider enjoying ginger as part of your meals rather than on an empty stomach. This helps ensure that ginger fits into your routine smoothly and comfortably. Although ginger is a well-known and widely used ingredient, it is important to remember that it is not a cure or treatment for medical conditions. Instead, think of it as part of your overall winter wellness routine. Consistency, moderation, and awareness are key. By using ginger thoughtfully, alongside balanced meals, regular movement, and adequate rest, you support your body in a natural and steady way. Ginger can also be combined with other warm ingredients depending on your personal preferences. Some older adults enjoy adding ginger cubes to simple soups, light stews, or warm grain dishes. These meals are gentle, nourishing, and pleasant to eat during cold weather. Adding 1 ginger cube to the pot during the final minutes of cooking can infuse a comforting warmth without altering the meal's flavor too strongly. These small choices help ginger become a natural part of your daily routine rather than a separate task. If you share your home with family members or care for someone older, preparing ginger cubes together can also become a practical household activity. This helps ensure that everyone has access to a fresh supply of ginger without needing to prepare it repeatedly each day. Simple routines like this often make the biggest difference in maintaining comfort and wellness throughout the winter. As you move toward the conclusion of this guide, it is helpful to remember the central idea: using ginger effectively depends on thoughtful preparation, proper storage, and steady, comfortable use. These guidelines are not complicated, but they can help you enjoy ginger in a way that fits naturally with your lifestyle, especially during colder months when warmth and comfort are especially important. As we reach the end of this guide, it is clear that the white ginger is prepared and used can make a meaningful difference in how well it supports your comfort during winter. Many older adults, understandably, want to choose natural ingredients that feel familiar and easy to enjoy. Yet, it is easy to rely on methods that reduce the helpful qualities of those ingredients without realizing it. The traditional ginger syrup approach, while pleasant and sweet, often contains far more sugar than ginger. By shifting to a method that removes unnecessary sugar and focuses on preserving ginger's natural properties, you can make a gentle but important improvement to your daily routine. Throughout this video, you have learned that thoughtful preparation matters. By washing ginger carefully, slicing it thinly, steaming it gently, and storing it in frozen cubes, you protect much of what makes ginger valuable. This small change allows you to use ginger consistently without the added sweetness of traditional syrup or the inconvenience of preparing fresh ginger every day. Older adults often appreciate simple solutions that can be repeated easily, and the frozen ginger cube method fits naturally into that kind of lifestyle. You also discovered several ways to use ginger cubes in warm drinks and meals. Whether you prefer the bright and refreshing ginger lemon turmeric drink, the soothing evening ginger jujube and cinnamon blend, the mild ginger-infused warm water, the comforting ginger pear drink, or a warm breakfast porridge enriched with gentle ginger flavor, the goal is the same: to create daily habits that support warmth and ease. Each recipe offers its own form of comfort and can be adjusted to fit your taste. These drinks and dishes are not treatments or cures, but simple, pleasant ways to include ginger in a winter routine that supports relaxation and well-being. In addition, you now know how to select, store, and use ginger safely, choosing firm, aromatic ginger at the market, preserving most of its skin, storing it properly in the refrigerator or freezer, and starting with small daily amounts are all practical steps that make it easier to enjoy ginger throughout the season. These guidelines ensure that ginger remains fresh and flavorful and helps maintain a sense of comfort even when temperatures drop. The core message of this guide is that winter wellness does not require complicated methods or expensive products. Sometimes a small daily habit, like enjoying a warm drink made from a single ginger cube, can make winter feel more manageable and bring a sense of ease to your day. Older adults, in particular, often benefit from routines that are gentle, steady, and easy to maintain. Properly prepared ginger fits that role beautifully. As you move forward, consider trying one of the recipes for the next week. Notice which flavors you enjoy most and which routines feel easiest to follow. You may find that something as simple as a warm ginger drink in the morning becomes a comforting part of your day. If you find these methods helpful, you can also share them with family members or loved ones who want to stay comfortable during the colder months. Thank you for taking the time to learn about these simple and practical ginger methods. By making thoughtful choices and keeping your routine gentle and consistent, you give yourself the opportunity to enjoy a warmer, more comfortable winter season. Remember, small steps matter, and every warm cup can help you care for yourself in a natural, steady way.